Spelling bee shirt, New York Times, spelling bee.
Just pissing me off.
Stupid.
You don't like the spelling bee?
I hate the spelling bee.
I hate it too because I always want to get Genius, and I never got close.
It's stupid.
You never get. Do you ever get Genius? You even play?
I don't do it.
Oh,
See,
I stopped playing it.
it does
you
get a little.
playing it?
I stopped playing it because you can't really beat the game in one sitting. So it's like a game that you have to carry on throughout the rest of the day. And you know, it's like when you've been playing Tetris over and over, you just start like looking at tiles and you start solving it like in your brain. Like it was haunting the back of my mind for a while. Spelling bee, I was viewing everything. I kept
in the waffle pattern.
Yeah.
The way that I discovered this was I saw Ken Jennings, who is the host of Jeopardy and the most winning Jeopardy player of all time. He tweeted his screenshot like 6 years ago, and he was like, "I got Genius 100 days in a row." And I was like, what is this game that he's playing? And that's how I got into the whole New York Times.
100 days in a row?
How long does it take you to do it?
I don't really do it anymore. But yeah, it would be like...
it would be stolen valor.
Well, I'm not saying I'm...
He's just a fan.
I'm just a fan
No,
of the
it's a
product.
one-day thing. You only have 24 hours to do the spelling bee, and then there's a new one.
No, I know, but like how long? Like the connections, it's like okay, it'll take me like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Right,
this I
you
do
do.
think I always forget, but when I'm doing it at night, I'm always like I should have started this earlier today and like kept going back.
Yeah.
This takes the
Because-
longest amount of time.
Yeah,
the
that's probably
spelling
why.
bee.
That's why I haven't hit Genius.
And when we went to go see Jeopardy,
too busy.
Yeah.
I asked Ken Jennings, because he was a host, I said, "How are you still doing the spelling bee every day?" And I think, how many days in a row? He said like 1,000 days in a row he's gotten Genius.
Yes, but he said that he's missed it a few times recently.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, he was going for his streak. But the other thing is you can get Queen Bee, which is where you get every single possible word.
Wow.
Which
That's
is,
impossible.
It's
There's
insane.
definitely words I don't know of. That's not fair.
No, it's insane. But
We can't know every word.
I wore the T-shirt today because the AC in the studio, for the audio listener,
Oh, yeah.
we've been sweating the last couple episodes because the AC in the studio was a little busted.
Oh no.
Were you not here and it was hot in here?
Well, but
She
that
was
was only
drinking
one time.
And she was drinking, so I feel like you're
I
hot
guess,
anyway.
yeah. But it's fixed now, but I brought like 3 different layers of outfits just in case it was hot
I
or
didn't bring
cold.
any.
Well, I have extra clothes for you.
Oh, perfect.
Button up.
What?
A fancy button up.
Well, there's also like 2 T-shirts, I think. I don't know what they are, actually. I didn't even look at them. But anyways.
And so today we're doing, Aaron, do you want to explain the topic of the day?
We're doing this or that.
AKA,
Spelling bee or connections?
Yeah.
Definitely connections.
definitely connections.
But spelling bee, I don't know.
Oh, 100% connections.
I like connections more, but I have a vendetta against spelling bee, and I just I want to get Genius, and like, so I don't know if I should pick that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be playing that until my dying day until I hit.
Really?
You can get it.
Yeah. I don't know if I can.
No, you can.
I need to start during the day. That's the thing. I only do it at night, and then, like I said, like
it's too long.
I realize I should have started it earlier because
Yeah.
once you go away from it, even at night, like I'll start it and then go away and come back, and I'm like, oh, I found more words.
Connections though, if I don't get the first one, then I'm not finishing it.
The
If
ego
the
has
first
lead.
round you get the shakes, you're
If
out.
I get the shakes, yeah, I'm out.
No.
Because I think one, the group chat,
'Cause
we
you're a
always used to
quitter.
share it, and then I feel like people stopped sharing theirs because they weren't getting it fully.
Wait, so do you let it 1 dot go away? You know, how there's like 3
he
dots.
says if he gets 1 dot, he's out.
And then I'm out. And then I
One
just
dot
do
to go
I
away.
do the crossword every day. That
Yeah.
is my game. Is I'm doing the
Yeah.
New York Times
you're not
crossword.
finishing it.
Monday to I know.
Called out
on Mondays and Tuesdays, most likely I am. If it's a really good Wednesday, but I will give it a shot every single day.
Wait, so you don't finish the connections because you only want to send it to people?
No, we don't. We stopped sending it in our group chat, but it's more of just like then I'm not doing this today.
Like it's not worth it.
I'd
Like,
rather
other
go
people are
satisfaction
doing-
of
I'd
doing
rather
it.
go spend my time like doing the actual crossword because I like digging through like my mind that way rather than just looking at 4
Just say
squares.
you can't do it.
I can do it.
Just trying to figure out what Wina thinks about the world. This one woman
Windy.
controls.
I thought it's windy. Oh, it's a Wina?
I think it's or Winna. I think it's pronounced. I saw a
Winna.
video of her.
Winner.
I'm a winner.
She's just. She
You know
seems
who's
just
not
like
a winner?
Winna Lou is this woman in New York City who controls I don't know how many
The media?
millions of people per day are like this one woman's view on the world. Did you do today's?
Wait,
No, we
who
do
is
it
this?
at night.
Oh, you
is
guys
this
do it
lady?
at night. The woman who writes the connections.
Winna
It's,
Lou.
it's one woman who writes the connections.
Oh, it's
She's
all
the
up
one
to
who's
her.
on TikTok, right?
I think I've seen her a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where she's like, it's a little bit embarrassing doing your own connections and you actually get it wrong.
Oh,
Wait,
She
what?
gets it wrong sometimes? Mm-hmm. Is it because she puts like a bunch of words into like a system and they shuffle them all up? And
I don't know
More of a
what-
team and like a group effort as they like all come together and they like maybe have a theme for that day and then they have to like.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure when it was Andy Cohen's birthday, the Wordle was Bravo.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, that's funny.
The Wordle, that's when I
do the
definitely know what
Wordle
you
every
mean.
I
day.
love the
I'm on a
Wordle.
31-day streak, I think.
I was on a 21-day streak and then somehow, I don't know what happened. I did it yesterday and said 1 day streak.
When I travel internationally, it always messes me
Yeah.
up because I'll miss like a day or
But
something.
and there's also some that start over at like midnight and some that start over during the day.
Like
What?
games on the app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Wordle starts over at like midnight.
Yeah.
So does... Actually, I don't know about what other ones.
Have you seen I think they're on TikTok, these guys that do it, but like once they get a yellow square, like they try to do it with only getting green squares, the whole Wordle. And then
that-
if they get like yellow, then they're like, okay, we fucked up.
Oh, so they're like, nope.
Yeah.
That's like what Matt.
Or like when people
Nope.
try and get the least, like try and do the opposite of it, where you try and get as little letters as possible. So you have to like try to get all not the right letters.
Oh, so that's like
They
their
just
game.
fail on purpose?
Yes, but it's kind of hard because if you get a letter, then it's like, fuck, now I need to
Yeah.
think of a word that is.
I feel like that would almost be impossible.
I've seen like a guy on TikTok who like does different variations of it where he's like, okay, we're going to, it's crazy. Or
love
like
the-
so go ahead. The mom and dad couple. Have you ever seen like the old couple? They have
Oh,
like
yes, and
sheets
they're
of
like-
paper and they're like writing it out. And it's like an old, they have like, they're in the computer room of their house.
That's
The
cute.
computer room.
And the dad's like on his glasses, like, okay, so write down
Yeah.
these letters. And the mom, they spend like 3 hours a day. They're like
Cute.
retirees.
Yeah. I also like watching like the teachers do it with their students. I think it's really
I haven't
sweet.
seen that.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're like young kids too.
Is this Connections?
No,
The
no,
Wordle.
no.
Wordle. Kids, they couldn't figure out the connection.
I was like, God damn, I can't even do Connections sometimes.
No, it's so sweet.
And I do frame.wtf every day too.
Wait,
and
what's
that's where
that?
they give you a still from a movie.
Oh,
And then you have to guess what it is.
Oh,
But
that's
like
crazy.
but it gets harder to easier. Like the first one there might not be an actor in it, but it's just like a POV shot of like their hand maybe holding a coffee mug. And then you have to identify it, but you have 6 tries to
Damn.
guess what movie it is. And then there's movie grid where they'll do 3 different actors and then like name a movie that has 2 words in it or name one that was like a box.
What's this called?
This one's called movie grid and then the other one's called frame.wtf.
That seems impossible.
Which one?
You get a still frame from
I
any
agree.
movie, and
For
you're
me, at
supposed
least.
Most of them are iconic films and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You think you could do that?
No.
I definitely
not do
couldn't.
that.
Me and Matt Reynolds usually get it within like 6 every day. It's
but
hard
you're-
when like
that's
it's
'cause
like
it's like
seen
your
ev-
niche.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
a movie lover.
well, I mean, we're all passionate about different things here on Good Influences. So if there was something that maybe it's like an emo
true.
song
Like a Taylor
that they
Swift
played
one.
a snippet of, I know I couldn't do it, but I'd be happy if you got a
course.
kick out of it.
yeah.
Oh,
We're
speaking
not,
of,
not happy for you.
did
I know. I thought we're just sharing things.
We are.
did you guys see Dave Grohl talking shit about Taylor Swift?
Yeah, that little piece of shit.
Yeah.
But isn't it? He was
We
trying to
talked
make a
about
dig
this.
at her because of something like his daughter tweeted, and what was that?
Yeah. Well, her daughter kind of went after Taylor for like her jet usage, and then I guess a bunch of Swifties went after.
Oh, yes, that's
the
where it
daughter.
started.
And then,
And then
Seems
he's
like 2 separate issues.
yeah, I agree. It's like not really that nice to be like she doesn't play live, just like saying that at your concert when she does. And
I think the daughter saying, "Can't she drive a car?" Like that was what she said, right?
I literally don't
know.
know that
Why was
situation
something about-
at
Why can't
all.
she drive like everybody else?
Or something like that instead of the jet. And then the dad, Dave Grohl, was like,
dad.
we're calling ourselves the Errors Tour because we actually make mistakes because we play live for real."
Yeah.
And the Swifties did not like that.
No, they didn't like that he was like, yeah, we don't play. We actually play
Right,
live.
as implying that she doesn't, which is
Yes.
also kind of like,
I think he was just fishing for like a last minute joke.
I think it could have been. We talked about this on our podcast it's 4 weeks ago now.
this happened that long ago?
No, I'm saying
No,
when,
when
this
this
comes
comes
out.
Okay, true.
That I think it would have been like a little like silly little quip if he had just said the Errors Tour, but then when he made the dig of like, because we actually play live,
Right,
when it's
right.
also like an ongoing thing within the Taylor Swift community that like she makes so many mistakes and they already have like dubbed a whole thing called the Errors Tour.
Oh,
and it's like
wow. She
compilations
made a thing, yeah.
of Taylor messing up.
Very boomer dad of him to.
that's the thing. I just saw a TikTok that was like, guys, we can't. like she wasn't like a Dave Grohl apologist, but she was like, we just shouldn't be mad at Dave Grohl. He's literally a dad. He just thought of like a dad joke, and he's a rock star. He's been in 2 giant bands that are, you know, historic and iconic. He's just making a dumb dad joke. But I don't agree with that.
No, I think that there's definitely like a little bit of like, I'm gonna get her.
And to me, it's more annoying because like everyone is already always like that with Taylor. It's like, really got to add on to it.
Dave was a good guy.
Yeah. And then Taylor kind of clapped back though at her concert.
Well, what did she do?
She was like, I just want to thank everyone for being here, yada, 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 like doing her thank you speech. And then she's like, and like for the next 3.5 hours, my band will be performing live. And it's because of you guys that like you get to make this happen for them.
Which
she
is
did
like
that the next night.
A great way to address it, I think.
And it was like when Paul McCartney was present. And there's like this whole thing between Taylor, Dave, and Paul where they were at a Paul McCartney party and Dave got like too high and then Taylor saved his ass.
Like,
so Dave has always like publicly spoken very highly of Taylor. So it was like, oh, why did this happen that you're now like flipping the script?
Huh.
Yeah. He was like, I was too high. And so Taylor played piano to like calm me down at this like Paul McCartney's house.
But I will say like the things I don't agree with online is like all the Swifties being like, who's this irrelevant loser?
No, I know.
And it's like, okay,
it's Dave Grohl.
All right, kids.
Yeah. Go touch some grass.
You want to pull up some thises or that's?
Yeah. Yes. I made a whole entire list.
I have
Me
one.
too.
It's kind of dark though.
Okay.
Aaron's not going to like it.
You have, one that's dark?
I have just like a dark one.
Okay, we can hear it.
Okay. To be forgotten about after death or to be misunderstood after death?
Like the whole world gets it wrong on you and how.
Yeah, like either you die and like you're just eventually forgotten about, or like you die and people like have a wrong story about you that wasn't that's not true.
But is it in a way like tarnish your sense of character and reputation?
Yeah.
Then I would honestly rather be forgotten than misunderstood, unless it was really fucking funny for being misunderstood.
I think I'd rather be misunderstood because there could be like books written about it or like a documentary or like people could figure out the real story.
Oh, like Carly and Contro.
Yeah.
Oh, I
She
get
was
it.
misunderstood actually.
Yeah, I feel like misunderstood because like people think shit now anyway.
True.
So like,
Right.
why
We're
does it
misunderstood
matter?
while we're alive.
Yeah,
There is
makes no difference.
Yeah, that's
there is
true.
a quote that you had died 2 deaths. One when you die, and then the second is the last time someone ever says your name.
That's crazy. It is insane. Well, no, I don't want to say it actually. It's okay. We'll move on.
Okay, Aaron, let's see your list.
Playlists or podcasts?
I need more elaboration.
Like, so music playlists, or
Yeah.
you listen to podcasts? How are you spending your time recreationally listening
what would
to
you
things?
prefer, this
Oh,
or
to
that?
listen to.
Yeah.
Well, what other way would it be?
I didn't understand. I thought like
create?
as a, I thought like,
Maybe
as
to
a,
create.
Playlists, but what?
like as a concept, which one do you think is like a better concept? Like music playlists or podcasts?
Oh, I'm podcast all the way. I don't have any.
No, yeah. Like, what are you
Yeah.
listening to?
So like music or podcasts?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, why don't you go first? It's your
Well, I
list.
know your answer, Mike. Music.
Mine's playlists.
I think it depends. Like before this, I try to listen to podcasts, or before I like go on a date, I try to listen to a podcast to like be funny and like remember what.
What podcast?
Oh, that's a good one.
I like to listen
Only
to
Friends.
or like Smartlist. I try to listen to just the intro of Smartlist because it's just the 4.
They're
it's
all like bantering.
Yeah, or like
3.
3, but it's not one-on-one. Where like so and I don't like listening to interviews as much as like people bantering because then I
So
feel
do
like
you only listen to the intro of their episodes?
usually I don't really care about their guests.
Like that's so funny.
It's like 5 minutes.
I love that.
Yeah, just
And we're good. Next.
What the hell?
Next.
because it's like the same. I mean, I love those guys, but
Yeah.
it's the same interview every time. So how'd you get started in acting? Oh wow, and then you were on SNL.
But they're interviewing different people.
But it's the same. I feel like it's the same episode every. I mean, that's just my opinion.
well,
Yeah.
how would you know if you don't listen?
I have listened to a few of them, and I'm like, all right, I get it. Jessica Chastain, you went to Juilliard. You were an actress. Funny story.
Yeah, I feel like you just don't care about that kind of stuff.
I realize I don't care about actors.
That's fair.
They're not that interesting.
I feel like yours is flipped. I feel like you were more podcasty than music.
No, I definitely listen to music more. The only time I really listen to podcasts is when we're like taking long drives.
That is good. Or like a flight, and you're trying to pass the time.
I can't even do it on a flight. I get so
I can't do
unless it's
podcasts
one
on
I can
flights.
watch.
Yeah, if
Like
it's
I watch like Call Her Daddy on flights.
You watch podcasts. Shout out to everybody who watches this podcast. We think you're doing an awesome thing.
You watch a podcast?
I cannot watch a podcast worth like anything.
Really?
I like watching them when they're like an interview because I don't feel like I'm watching a podcast. I feel like I'm watching like a
show.
an interview. Yeah.
just two dudes talking to each other on camera for an hour.
Why would I need to watch that?
Yeah.
I usually like when I listen to podcasts, the conversation seems so much more lively in my head. And then when I watch a video of it, I'm like, oh, they're not.
They're just sitting.
Yeah, they're just sitting. I think like I like the image of the people talking in my own head versus seeing them.
Yeah. Right. It's like the book versus the movie. You can like paint your own picture of.
Yeah.
Or like Conan's podcast. Do you ever watch his intros?
No.
That's another one. I just listened to the intro because that's just him and his two.
I usually skip that and I get to the interview.
No, dude, the intros are the best part.
That's what I'll do
they're just goofing off. It's like what we do.
Such a funny thing you do.
It's funny because I feel like most people are opposite. Like Matt just said, like if there's a guest, and maybe they'll do like 30 minutes before the guest. I'll skip that and get to the guest.
Just get to the start of it because usually there's sometimes ad reads all up in that, and or they're going, guys, we're playing this show. Make sure you come down here. It's all this like news stuff, and I'm like, let's just get to the meat of the conversation.
I think Conan's to me is really good because there's
he's so funny too.
It starts off with the same. Conan O'Brien, welcome back to another episode. And then someone just like makes a sound or says something and they're just off on like a 10-minute hilarious bit.
Bowling or mini golf?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a really good one.
I'm a bowling.
I would say bowling too. Mini golf kind of pisses me off.
Because you get to sit in bowling.
Yeah, and you can drink beer.
And you take turns. Yeah, you can't.
Nachos.
I'm also just better at bowling.
Yeah.
Mini golf pisses me
It depends on the course.
off.
I love a good mini golf course. If I'm driving by a mini golf course on the highway, my head is turned. Eyes off the road.
Yeah.
I want to see what type of little rivers and nooks and crannies that type of mini golf place has. Do I go to the mini golf places? Not enough.
You should go when you're on Cape. There's so many good ones.
Oh, should I?
Yeah, and they're like crazy.
Are they in the shade?
They have like big structures.
You know what is in the shade? Bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah, I love bowling.
I do like bowling, but there's like, it depends on the group. I don't like it when it's like too many people.
It's always awkward after you
miss.
You're like standing there waiting for the ball to go.
I'm on fucking fire when I start bowling, and then something happens halfway through.
Too many beers?
And it's like I don't know. Beers actually make me better.
You're not thinking as hard about it.
I don't know. Then I feel like I just want to like see, I don't know, bowl a perfect turkey or whatever.
I hate bowling.
You hate bowling?
I'm over it.
I love that you hate bowling.
So it's mini golf.
And honestly, mini golf, I haven't thought about mini golf in a long time. There should be mini golfs on every corner.
How about fucking laser tag? It should be part of this question.
No, that's a different one.
Oh, we have laser tag in a different category.
Yes.
Okay, mini golf is way better. It's more stimulating because it's different every single
you have
time.
to, like,
bowling is the same thing.
No, it's not, because the pins get knocked down different ways.
Yeah, Mike. Depends.
Yeah, the pins.
It's
Have you ever done the alley cat strike?
What's that?
Where you spin in the middle when it's a spare,
Yeah.
and then
No, I
know
don't
what he's saying.
But mini golf is like you have each different hole, and there's like you have to go around and do different things.
How do you guys play mini golf though? Is it everyone takes their turn, or do you all hit and then?
I think it's like everyone takes a turn, right?
So yeah, it's what do you mean? All the way
Like
until
I'll
it
hit
sinks?
it, then you would hit it, then Aaron, then Mike, and then I'd go, and then
Oh, you don't try to finish the hole.
I don't think
in
so.
one go, and then the next person.
I think it just depends on the group you're with.
I also think about it as like a one-on-one, like a date situation is usually when I'm doing mini golf. Just two people. And then that's also like, it's a low pressure. You're kind of walking around. Different things to talk about. Oh, I wonder how they made this windmill. Like,
they
They
make
got
this
a lot of
windmill.
plasta.
Yeah, but then it's like so fucking annoying when
I'm
you
with
finish
you on
and
that
then
one.
you have to like wait for the people who are in the hole in front of you. And you're like, all right, let's go.
And then how
you
what
dumb
was your
6-year-old.
What was your score on that? It was a 3.
Yeah.
I only counted 4.
I think I've just bowled too many. Like, I bowled every single week in high school to the point where I bought my own.
Every single week in high school,
maybe-
you were bowling.
honestly,
I feel
sometimes
we would've
twice a week.
said that-
Twice a
Twice a week. You would have said that earlier in this conversation. Now we're saying we did this twice a week every day in high school.
I bought my own pair of bowling shoes for like $80 because it was more cost effective to buy them and own them than to rent them
Nice.
as frequently as I was
just
going.
walked out with a pair.
Yeah, just walk out with a pair.
And then you have
wear a
rubber.
shitty pair to the bowling shoe.
Yeah, go to Target and get like a
talked
$1
about
pair of
this.
flip flops.
Yeah, I bowled just too many times. One of my best friends joined a bowling
bowled
league,
out.
and he was like one of the best bowlers
I
in New
would
Jersey.
love to join a bowling league. Get a
I-
cute little. Okay,
My
clothes way cuter in bowling.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
bowling clothes.
Yeah, like a big bowling
A bowler
Well,
shirt?
with
Oh,
putt
yeah.
bowling, you could have a
Button-up?
cute golf.
putt.
It's called putt putt. You could wear a cute little golf
Oh yeah, a little
outfit.
golf outfit, like a little
little
tennis
skirt.
Yeah. If you're a tennis hoe.
Okay.
I'm just like bowling. I'm just like, it just feels like there's got to be something better to do than go bowling on a bowling night.
I just love the environment because you bowl. Like for me, I don't take either that seriously.
Oh sure,
They bring
yeah.
food to you.
Yeah, it's like bowling. It's more of a like
Communal.
like a social thing. You bowl, and then you don't like have to pay attention. Like with golf, you just have to
it keeps
stand
score
there.
for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, the pin's out. We got to go back and get the fucking pin or the pencil.
Yeah.
And,
The thing
Yeah.
I like about mini golf is that like you always just get ice cream after. That's what I
It's
look
the law.
forward to.
Oh yeah, it is the law.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a law.
All right. Well, I'm the odd one out there.
Okay. Okay. Pool or beach?
Oh, I had that one. I don't do.
it depends. Are we at a pool at a house?
Or
is it-
like a public pool.
Or like
I'd
a
say
hotel
a pool at a house.
Let's
Not
say
a hotel pool.
Oh, not a hotel pool.
Just like pools in general.
Here's the thing is
Yeah.
if I'm at a pool, I'm getting in the pool. If I go to the beach, 50-50 that I'm even getting
So
in that
pool,
water.
probably, for you.
Pool.
pool 100%.
Me
of
too.
the time.
Ocean's disgusting and scary.
If I'm at a hotel and there's a pool next to the beach, I'm not stepping on the beach. I will look at the ocean from the pool.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
nice
I'm
view.
not that person.
Just Larry David has a whole thing about it. The sand, it gets
No,
everywhere.
the schlep of going to the beach.
It's
is-
a lot. Yeah.
Like if I lived on the beach, I'd be like, this is so nice.
I read better on the beach though than I read at a pool.
Yeah, because like the ambiance, the
Yeah.
sounds are so
The ebb and
nice.
flow just of
Yeah.
the waves. There's this. It's almost like a metronome
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
and
It's
you
like white
feel
noise.
really
The
calm.
seagulls.
Yeah.
If you're staying, yes, if you live or like if I go on a trip and I have an Airbnb and it's on the beach, okay, that's great. I'm not getting in my car,
No.
throwing
Loading up.
chairs, towels, change of clothes. Like it's always watermelon in a Tupperware container that's leaking and then it's sticky. And you didn't bring enough water. And then you have to pee and you can't pee anywhere. So you have to go in the water even if you didn't want to. I dislike the beach.
Yeah. I'm not a big beach girl.
Pool is just
either.
like unbelievable. The house is right there. The bathroom's right there. You can order food. It's like,
I do like the disconnect of the beach though, where like real life seems like non-existent when you are like
Yeah.
on the beach. Like time in a way stands still. Your phone seems really insignificant.
Because
Just
you can't see it.
Yeah,
yeah, all
'cause
your
you can't see it.
notifications.
it's
literally.
always overheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the beach.
Yeah.
I think I'd go like right now. I haven't been in so long. It'd probably be fun, but like I wouldn't go there all the time.
The beach in Los Angeles too.
Cold.
It's a mile and a half away from the parking area.
Yeah.
Well, like Malibu is fine.
Sure,
Yeah.
but
Like-
here if you go to Santa Monica,
Yeah, but
you
also
park-
like those beaches are disgusting.
yeah,
Use needles.
Yeah.
Galore.
and just it's cold and dirty.
all right. I
Nice
got one.
beaches are nice.
Nice. Okay, that's a good way to put it. Nice beaches are nice. But on average, but let's go to the pool.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I got one.
Okay.
You're really tired midday. Are we taking a nap or are we just drinking more caffeine?
It depends on what time of day. Wait, what time of day are we at?
I'll say it's 2 p.m.
That's where it gets tough because like you
'Cause
shouldn't be
caffeine
having
might affect you
caffeine.
later.
Yes.
Is it a Friday?
Any day.
Day of the week.
No, let's say it's
Do I
a
have
Wednesday.
any responsibilities coming up for the rest of the day?
Yeah, that's why you have to figure. That's why you have
Yeah,
to
you
stay
got a
awake.
dinner.
Then
I
I'll
would
have
just have
caffeine if I
caffeine.
have something else that day. But if I don't, I'll take a nap.
Okay.
I do both. It's called
Napping.
a caffeine nap. Have you heard about this?
You take
no.
caffeine and then
Calf
you
nap?
take a nap, and then by the time you wake up, the caffeine's already hit.
Yeah, because it takes
Oh.
about 20 minutes for caffeine to hit. So you make a cup of Joe, you drink it really quickly, and then you lie down because you're so tired, and you're gonna fall asleep because you're tired. And then when you wake up, you're
How
double
long is your nap?
20 minutes
Yeah,
max.
see, I can't do that.
You
No,
set the alarm.
No, I couldn't fall asleep in 20 minutes.
I gotta do 30. I gotta do 30 minutes because 10 minutes I'll fall asleep. And usually I like to have, if I'm taking a nap, I need to have the TV on and I'll close my eyes and I'll pay attention to what's ever on the TV for as long as I can, the audio of it, and then eventually I get
really
so
low.
bored. Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it
like,
has
I
to
gotta
be a
see what's
show-
going on.
It has to be a show I don't have. So I watch 6 Feet Under or Big Love, which
Yeah.
I know the premises of the shows, but I have no clue what's going on. But
And it's a little quiet. There's no explosions or car chases
Yes.
that are going to happen and like wake you up.
Yeah,
You know
and
what's
that helps me get to nap because I get a lot of napping anxiety. Like I need to nap, and I'm thinking so much about doing it. I
Napping
can't calm
anxiety.
myself into it.
I have napping anxiety. I just like can't
Yeah.
nap. Like even if I nap, I wake up feeling so shitty. Like I'm always
Yeah.
groggy. It's like
No, I don't. I'm not a napper.
I feel worse after the nap. Every single time I'm like I should have just stayed awake.
Unless I'm like hungover, then I can do it.
4-7-8 breathing, instant nap.
No,
You know about this?
nothing works.
Inhale for
4
4
seconds.
seconds, hold for 7, and then breathe out for 8. You do that like 30 times and you're out. So what the Marines...
Because you pass out.
Yeah.
No, it's like it
Lack
slows
of
your heart rate
oxygen
down.
to the brain.
Yeah, I just count backwards.
I get sleep anxiety the night before I need to be up early. Like when we used to, like
Oh, me
whenever
too,
we
me
used to have
too.
an old episode at the old place that was 9 instead of 10, the night before, I literally would never fall asleep because I'm like, I need to wake up an hour earlier, so I need to fall asleep earlier. Otherwise, I'm going to be a wreck.
I do that too. If there's
And
like an
then I'll
early
have the whole
flight or
night-
something, I'm like, I need to sleep, but
I know early
be
flights
tired.
are the worst. Where I'm like, why did I book it this early?
I know.
I don't know, or I
hate
just
it.
decide I'm going to stay up the whole time.
Okay,
So
when-
we're agreed that mostly y'all are just doing naps.
No, I'm doing.
I'm
Or you're
not.
doing caffeine. I'm sorry.
yeah,
You should be.
It depends on the day.
Naps are tough though. Caffeine is basically always hits.
sometimes it makes me like more tired if I'm really
Caffeine?
tired. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at.
Cruising through.
Yeah.
You're naturally energetic, I feel like.
It depends.
You're pretty...
If it's my period week.
Yeah.
That changes things.
I feel like your sleep schedule, well, I guess it is like kind of all over the place, like emo night stuff, but normally it's pretty the same, I would think. So maybe that's why too.
And then to do a Vegas 8 a.m. going to sleep.
Yeah.
That's when I see your Instagram stories and I'm like, I wake up at 8 and it says posted 2 hours ago. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better to have deep knowledge in one area or a broad understanding of many?
Ooh. I think
Many.
I think
Yeah.
the
I'd rather
singular
know more.
The singular one's interesting though, because you'd feel so smart if someone brought something up that's what the niche was.
But then that's
Yeah.
all you know.
I know.
Yeah, you got
And
to
there's
hope.
probably someone out there too who knows it even better than you.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
so you're
true.
like, oh, okay. Well, I thought I learned everything about this, and I don't know anything else.
Yeah. I guess
yeah.
I would say broad then.
Because I like
that'd be
relating to
nice.
people, and if you have a broad understanding of many things, then then people become more interesting to you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that's a good answer. I feel like one would, yeah.
What could be your one thing that would like make it worth knowing that much versus knowing broad? Like,
feel
is
like
there something
right
that
now
is
would
worth
be like-
knowing about?
Like the Bravo verse.
is
I was
this
gonna be like
knowledge
politics.
or skill? This is where it gets a
Knowledge.
little okay.
Like
so
you want to be a PhD in Bravo, or do you want to
Hell
be?
yeah, I do.
That's a thing.
Is it
Yeah, at Harvard.
what?
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I'd rather be a PhD in the Bravo
I
sphere.
think you already are.
Than no people know more. And like it's like you know how like the Swifties are like crazy.
Yeah,
like there's groups
Swiftie
like that.
Bravo
But it's like,
people.
yeah, I'd rather just know all that than like understand what's happening in the government.
Or the general?
I don't think I would want to know everything about the government.
I think I'd want to know
Or that
everything
would
about
drive
it.
What? Sorry.
I think I'd want to know everything about it so I could like have really good arguments.
Yeah, you
with
could
people.
TikTok live.
Right.
Yeah, I
Like,
could
debate.
debate on TikTok. No, but like just with other people or like just having a good, deep understanding. I'm like jealous of people who have a deep understanding that can explain what's going on because I'm just like, damn, I don't.
yeah. Like, what's the difference between the House and the Senate? And
Exactly.
what is Congress?
Exactly.
We don't even know the branches.
I know.
You
No,
don't
but I
know
just
the
mean, like-
three branches of government? Come on, you got this.
We've done
We
this
did this on the
before.
podcast.
Oh, we have?
Yeah. Wonder if we could do
get
it again.
Y'all got it.
You got
No,
it.
we
though, right?
didn't. We got 2.
Oh, 2 out of 3.
Senate.
No.
Oh, no, they didn't get.
Judicial,
Yes.
executive,
Yes.
and legislation.
Brilliant.
Legislative.
Gold star.
That's progress.
I would say financial,
The finance district, downtown.
Chinatown, and yeah.
Okay, next one.
Living in a house Or, no, I'm kidding. Living in a house that has no heat and it's freezing 24/7 outside.
Oh, these are like intense.
Wait, it's freezing 24/7 outside, but there's no heat.
And you don't have heat in your house.
Meaning like your house is permanently cold.
Yeah. Or you live in like 100-degree weather and you don't have AC.
Which one are they both equally cool, awesome houses? It's the same house.
It's the same house. You just have to choose the location and temperature.
Wait, what was the first one?
Okay, so you're living in a house that has no heat, but it's freezing outside. So like you're gonna be cold.
Like you're either living in Alaska where it's and you don't have heat, or you're living in Saudi Arabia and you don't have AC.
Hypothetically.
Yes.
Well, I think it's easier to find warmth in a cool environment than it is to find cool in a hot environment.
Yes, you could layer. That's what people say.
I mean, the thing
You've
is,
never
you can,
has your heat ever gone out in LA during the winter?
No, but my
It's
AC
fucking cold.
has gone out many times, and I think the thing is like you can find warmth. You can bundle up and warm yourself in a cold environment. When you are hot. And there is no AC.
only so much you can
What
do.
all you have is just ice fucking water and the loosest shirt you can. It'll mess with your sleep and drive you nuts. You can't make the way we can make a fire in the cold is possible, but you can't make like this ice. You can't make an AC machine in the cold. Like,
That's a good thing. Yeah, that's what people say. But
Europe
I disagree.
doesn't have air conditioning.
Yeah,
I know. I was thinking that when I wrote this down. I was like, is this like...
I mean, Europe does have air conditioning, just not as like
it's not as abundant as it is here. I hear the like logic of if you're cold, just put on wool socks, put on more layers, and then if you're hot, you're just fucked. You can't get any more than naked, and then if you're still hot, you're fucked. I'm still going hot.
I think I would too.
There's nothing worse than being fucking like freezing.
No, I lived a month of that in my home, and it was unbearable.
It sucks when and you look at the thermostat, it's like 52 degrees in your house, and you're just like...
Yeah, but I'm talking about like 0-degree weather, so it'd even be colder.
Like literally nothing would help. We had to put a space heater.
Yeah, when it's just cold,
and that's LA.
You're
Yeah.
miserable.
Crazy.
Also, I feel like you run hot because you're just like a big dude. I run pretty cold. I'm cold all the time.
Me too.
Being cold
I hate
sucks.
being
You
cold.
think I run hot?
Yes.
Like, do you see me sweaty?
No, but like your baseline, like if you were to walk into my house, you'd be like, it's a little warm in here.
When I go into people's places, I'm always like, it's a little warm.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a little warm.
Your baseline's a little warmer. So for you to be in a colder temperature, it's not as brutal.
What do you keep the AC at in your house?
I don't turn it on.
Like to sleep?
You don't even turn it on.
That's my favorite is in the summer. I just open the windows, maybe get a gentle breeze.
So European of you.
Yeah. Ugh.
It's not like
It
hot
doesn't
at
give
all.
you like a cold.
No.
What?
I
Leave like
hate
a window open. I
think
don't
that's
know.
an
I thought
urban
LA,
legend.
Like, when I used to walk
smog
into
is
your
just
house-
it rolls in and it makes you like
smog.
sick.
Smog rolls in.
when it's the summertime and I walk into someone's house and it's like 64 degrees in their house
too
in the
cold.
summer, I'm like, why? Just move somewhere else if you don't.
can't.
Yeah, me and TJ fight over the thermostat.
Oh,
It's
really?
like 60. We keep it like, or is it 68 throughout the night, and then like 70 during the day?
Something.
What do you
That's
guys
like-
equalize at?
Well, I typically am like always cold, so I put the heat on pretty
At night?
often.
Yeah.
No, not at night. Like we always sleep with it cold, like 68. It's better. It's good for you.
That's what they
I
say.
just wish that was like my alarm clock was the temperature and not like the time.
Like you could just have a
you
heater.
can. Oh well.
Because like when it's 68, I don't want to get out of bed because it's so cold. But if like
Oh,
it
yeah.
started warming up, I'd be like, all right, let's get out of bed.
we have that in our house.
I think you can set it if you have a
Oh,
Nest,
really?
right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Do you have a
Yeah, like-
Nest? Oh, then I
we
must
don't
be
have
able
a
to do it.
thermostat.
Yeah, you got someone from the fucking 50s.
Well, we got replaced. No.
Oh no, he had one in his house.
like
it's
a
like
Honeydwell.
it's a
thermostat.
Mercury.
That's literally what I had growing up.
Mercury. I did too.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh,
And I
it was-
didn't have air conditioning, so we would sleep with the windows open.
Would you rather have a job that you love that pays little or a job you dislike that pays a lot?
I think that's like the eternal question everybody asks. Most people, I feel like, do not like their jobs.
And even if it pays a lot, like
Yeah.
I would really not want to be a brain surgeon.
You wouldn't want to be a brain surgeon?
No, like that's like I think that would be a difficult job that pays a lot, and I wouldn't want to do that. And I really wouldn't want to.
Or like being a garbage man?
That pays well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does pay well. Could be fun.
You're outside all
I'm trying
day.
to
You're
think of,
hanging
like,
off the
the
back of a
margin of,
truck.
like,
You ever
Paying
think
the-
in the heat
Yeah, I
in New
know.
York?
I'm trying to think of like a difficult
In the
jobs
middle
that
of the summer?
pay
I think garbage man pays a lot. I think it's like $200-300 grand a year.
Anesthesiologist.
Oh, is it 200-300 grand a year? I thought it was like 150.
No, I think they're making bank.
Oh,
I'm trying to think.
Or what's like a job that you would love? Like be a surfboard rental guy on the beach in Costa Rica where
sounds
you're making
like a great gig.
$100 a day, but you're just like meeting people, giving them surfboards. They go out, they bring them back, and
Yeah, but $100 in Costa Rica, I mean, you're rich.
I mean,
It sounds
maybe.
kind of nice too. It's like no stress. You're just like, here you go.
Yeah.
Make your money, do it my job. Maybe like, I don't know. I think, yeah.
Okay.
I would rather just be happy.
Yeah.
Would you rather be happy or sad?
Yeah.
Happy or sad?
Sometimes I don't want to be happy.
All right, so yeah, more this.
Oh,
or
you got
that.
a big list, Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, we can rapid fire.
Okay. Summer or winter?
Summer. Get
Summer.
the fuck out of here.
Summer.
Matt, don't
Summer.
you dare say winter. Are you these?
I'm definitely like on the fence though.
Well, I don't
I
think
like winter.
Yeah, I don't know.
When was the last time you saw snow?
A couple years ago in Vegas. Or maybe it was at your bachelorette.
Oh, wow.
Maybe. Yeah.
2019.
I don't know. I think just winter sometimes has like a better energy in the air, but like summer, I like the flexibility.
I know. That's why I feel like winter does feel better to me.
Yeah.
Winter is good up until New Year's, and then if you're in a place where it's winter,
Awful.
you're fucked until May.
Yeah.
Like, okay, October, November, December. Ooh, it's getting chilly. Christmas is coming up. New Year's,
October is not
good
winter.
point.
and it
fall.
could be pretty cold in like New
Yeah,
York.
but it's fall.
Fall. Okay, but yeah. So November, December, you get
Yeah.
2 months. I'm cool. But then January, February,
No, it's
March,
nightmare.
April.
Nightmare hours.
No, summer
May,
all
June,
day.
July.
Next.
Summy. Musicals or plays?
Oh God.
Good question. Honestly, musicals, because I think they make the time go by a little bit faster. They get stuck in your head. It's a little bit of a treat. It's a little bit of a mental souvenir
Yeah.
after seeing a musical. You can kind of revisit it.
I'm musical girly all the way.
Yeah.
I think I would say musical because I feel like if I was there watching it, I'd be like, oh, this sounds great. Because normally I think I'd be like, I don't want to go to a musical. But I think if I was actually there, I'd like it. And I'd like that it would make the time go by faster.
Yeah. There's a little bit more of a spectacle.
Yeah, I'm not a
with
big
a
play
musical.
girly.
But when you see a good
I
fucking
know.
play, it stays in your brain for forever.
I want to be able to sing songs when I'm leaving there.
Every time I see a musical, when they start the first song, I'm just like, why did I do this to myself? Why are they singing? Why can't they just say the words? There's something in my brain. I can't understand the
It's
world that they're
about-
in. Like, I can't put myself in a world where people just start singing to each
So
other.
did you not like Disney movies?
Yeah.
No, I don't understand it. Hey, there's something
That's
I have
so interesting.
Oh, yeah, I guess they're all like musicals.
Yeah.
Like when I was in London, I went to go see the Back to the Future play, and I thought it was going to be a play, and then they started singing, and I was like, oh God.
Doesn't it say Back to Future, the musical?
I think I don't know, the Broadway experience or something, but I just don't. And like Book of Mormon, or like, I just can't. There's
I
some.
want to see that so bad.
Why
My
are
name
in
is
my-
Elder Price, and I would like to share with you.
It's to me, it's like awkward and cringe. Like when they finish the song, and then they go, anyway, so you were just saying, and it's like, well, what happened there?
There's usually
What
like a
happened?
bunch of clapping, and then they're like,
Yeah.
But like, what happened in this world
Anyways.
that they all just like were jumping on all over the place, singing the song, and then and you were saying about your.
It's fun.
But why?
tradition. It's just theatrical
It's just
fun.
an art people
I know. I'm being a
guess.
hater.
I think also me, like, I'll just be walking around and then I sing words.
Oh, Erin's always singing.
Yeah. I'm like, hello.
Erin's a musical herself. Rise and shine.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Definitely a play.
But
Okay.
except Erin would not let me. I want to make a TikTok of us singing as best as we could. She wouldn't let
That's
me do
not
it.
a musical.
I know,
That's
but
just
you
embarrassing.
Singing. Yeah, it's funny.
Then you do it.
I wanted to do it with you.
Or you wanted to record me.
No, I was going to do you and then me.
Sing as best as you could.
Like, I just
and
think it's
then
a funny
harmonizing?
idea. No, just like,
Yeah.
like people do it with their family and stuff. It's like, everyone do this one line and do it as best as you can. It's always like hilarious.
Okay.
yeah.
Soft or hard tacos?
Oh, well, I think there's something else.
It depends.
I think a hard taco. I like the crunch.
I feel like I'm more so eating soft tacos, but only because I go to more like authentic, like taco.
Yeah, I'm not
Are we
Taco Bell.
talking
and
corn or
stuff.
flour?
I don't really like the corn, but I
Yeah,
get
corn always falls apart.
I don't like it
Yeah.
either. It tastes weird. It's like
It falls
chalky
apart.
a little bit.
It does fall
it's
apart.
powdery.
You know
It's
that.
better for you.
Do you know the hack about the 2 tacos? We may have talked about this,
do you mean
but
the hack?
when you
If it's
get
corn,
when
you
you get a
have
corn
2.
taco, there's always 2.
Yeah.
And what you're supposed to do is take off the first one, eat that, and because it falls apart and all the shit drops down, then you use the second one. You get a second taco.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's why they give you 2.
No, I think they do that as a reinforcement.
No,
'cause
no,
because 2
no.
falls
I
apart.
thought that you
too
meant you
much.
just eat one of the like taco shells
Wait,
first.
is this when you're in the line and like at like the top?
No.
Like
When you
going-
get served the thing, it's like on the plate, and
and they wait for you to eat it. They go eat it, and then you go, all right, put like and then they put
Here's
stuff.
all
When
your
you,
shit.
when you get a corn taco, there's 2 tacos. All your shit's in it, and they like fold it up, but you just take out the inner one. You eat all the ingredients.
Yeah.
It's gonna fall apart. The shit's gonna fall down. You scoop it back up, and then you eat the second
That does
tortilla.
make sense.
That's why you have 2 tortillas for corn tortillas. I don't know. I saw it on a TikTok. It must be true.
It sounds smart.
Yeah, it's probably is true.
it depends. Like if it's a fish taco, I'm going like soft.
Yeah.
Soft shell.
Soft shell.
I feel like one
and most
bite-
of the times
Go
at
ahead,
parties, soft shell. But if I'm at Taco Bell, why the hell am I getting a soft shell taco?
Yeah. No,
You
like
know?
at home, I'm eating the shitty out of the box taco shells. But that's like a white people taco night, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you bite into a hard taco,
It just falls apart.
yeah, you get one bite, and then then the integrity
it's
of
the
the thing
beauty of
falls
it.
You
apart.
gotta
Yeah.
let the meat kind of sit down there and get it kind of like
Soft.
soft. Well,
But then
The
it falls
superior
apart.
a
taco.
little bit
Yeah.
We're
more.
waiting for the hard to turn into the soft, the
Yeah.
more superior one.
Make it. Yeah. Wait till it turns soft.
Well, actually, soft taco.
You get one
I'm
bite.
soft.
You get one bite on a
let's
hard
put some
taco, and
queso on it.
You also have to angle your head to the
Oh.
side.
Well, it's also weird because I feel like, and maybe it's just the kind I've been having lately, but when I was a kid, the hard shelled you'd buy at the store would be like round-ish, and
Yeah.
the ones now are like square on the bottom, and that like makes not a good bite.
They're making square hard
yes,
tacos
the
now.
last couple times I've had a
the
hard shell taco.
base.
It's also really
The
hard to
base
get the meat in.
Yeah,
Is a
Gotta
square.
Crack it out. We like always break
Yeah.
them.
I like a taco salad. Did you ever have like a taco
Ooh, I love
salad?
taco
Like a taco
salads.
with a hard shell bowl.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
it's-
was good.
It's the bread bowl of tacos.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
You ever see how they make? Someone was like, "You ever eat tortilla chips?" And you never think about how it's made. And like authentic tortilla chips, it's just a fucking stack of tacos that they slice into corners and then they deep fry that. So if you eat like 10
You're eating
chips,
like
you're
a
eating like
bunch of
5
bread.
tacos.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just so many
Tortillas.
calories. Or yeah,
Yeah.
5 tortillas. Yeah.
I know.
I've seen Nara Smith make.
Oh, her Zin from scratch.
yeah.
Zin?
Do you know who Nara Smith is?
No.
She's a trad wife.
That's like when I was
she-
just saying Julian
she married
Assange,
to
Edward
Lucky
Snowden. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
She's the one that
She makes like lollipops from scratch.
like gum from scratch, toothpaste from
you said-
scratch.
She's like, today my husband was craving lollipops and we didn't have any, so
Oh,
I
the
decided
trad
to
wife
make
thing?
them from scratch.
yeah,
Yeah.
so she'd make it
live
from
in
But
scratch.
apparently
Dallas?
she's like stealing them from another trad wife.
Wait, no way.
Like
Ooh,
one
trad
of the,
wife drama.
I know.
I need a Netflix documentary.
like there's
stat.
always drama.
Is she the
within-
parody one or is she the real
No,
one?
she's real.
Where she's always like the same face every time. And she's
Oh, that's
just,
a different one, I
This
think.
girl's kind of
Oh.
like serious looking.
Oh.
She wears like
She's
b-
like a model.
the most expensive clothing too while she's like making them.
Oh,
so it's like
I've-
a whole like
She's like black hair. And
I
it's
like can't look at those. When I like see they're starting to like, my husband wanted cookies, so I decided to harvest. It
I
gives me the
only get
fucking creeps.
Nora's.
Yeah, I do too.
Wait,
And
you
then
said
I
she was
watch because I'm
making
like, this is nutty.
She was making Zins like the pouch
no,
for
people
nicotine.
like
It's-
have made it a meme now where it's like Nara Smith, like me making Zin out of scratch or
Yeah,
like
there's like a picture of her making whatever she's making,
Yeah.
and then it's like making Zin from scratch.
or like
text
Adderall
over
or
it.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Very funny.
Okay. Iced tea or lemonade?
Iced tea, 100%. Huno.
You know what? Iced tea just has never done it for me.
Ooh.
Like I just didn't.
Sweetened or unsweetened?
My mom is a big peach tea lady.
Oh.
So I like peach
Sin,
tea.
me
I
too,
like,
girly.
I like raspberry teas. I like really flavored teas. Generic tea, every time I have it, I'm like, ugh.
Like a green tea.
Well, a green tea is a green tea. We're talking about just standard iced tea. Like,
But iced tea is a type of tea. There's always a type.
I mean,
It's
like your
iced.
standing Lipton
yeah,
tea.
what?
It's black tea.
Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Yeah.
I used to be like addicted to it. I
I
go to
would
Starbucks and get the
say-
giant one and drink it all day.
Iced
I'm
tea.
going lemonade, but I don't like how it.
love lemonade.
Of lemonade, how it feels on your teeth, like after you've been drinking a lot. It's like
I feel like I'm just so aware of how much sugar I'm drinking with
When you
lemonade.
drink lemonade?
Yeah.
Crazy Mike fact.
You've never had either?
I've never had, what was the first one? Iced tea. I've never had iced tea in my life.
what?
Never had a Snapple.
He's never had the flu, never had
Never had the
iced
flu.
tea.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I believe
I
that.
He
remember-
hasn't had the flu, but he's had allergies.
Either.
I've never had it.
You're 35.
I've never had
Should
it.
we'll bring
We'll
you one
take
next
you to
time.
Starbucks after.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen like the Lipton
I've
jugs.
seen it.
It's not that. It's
set
not
my
that
eyes
great.
on
I
it.
looked at it with never like an Arnold Palmer.
No.
Oh,
That's lemonade and iced tea
that's
together.
Arnold
Both of them.
Palmer all
Best
day.
of
I mean,
both
that's the
worlds.
best thing of both.
What vodka? Or wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you put vodka in like an Arnold Palmer?
Yeah, that's literally why I have acid reflux. I would buy a Lipton iced tea and a lemonade like bottles out of the vending machines in my dorm, and then would pour Rubinoff in it, and that would be my drink.
Rubinoff?
What's
Is it like
Rubinoff?
the $8 vodka?
Yeah,
Oh.
in a plastic bottle,
What do you put?
and I would call it my Arnold Palmy Ruby mix.
Oh my God. My Ernie Pummy Ruby mix.
what do you put in a Long Island iced tea?
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's 3 different types of alcohols.
Yeah, it's
it's like vodka,
crazy.
tequila, and whiskey or something.
I just remember always getting those at
I feel like
Applebee's.
rum.
Yeah.
What's that?
I just
Long
remember
Island.
always getting those at Applebee's.
Long Island iced teas.
Because like the Target I worked at was next to an Applebee's, so
Oh
we'd always
my
go after
God.
work, and we'd always be like, they'd be like
get
dollar
Long
Long
drinks.
Islands.
Yeah, I've never had iced tea. I've had regular tea. I love a good green tea. I love a good.
Like hot
You've
tea.
never had black tea before?
I've had hot tea.
Like
not
they have
iced.
iced tea in like dispensers at places.
Never had. I
Go
will
try
never,
the charged lemonade.
I will never try it.
I
Panera.
love brisk
You'll never
tea.
try it?
I just never have. Like I never had a Snapple. I remember Snapple
Okay, but like
was
you're
big.
not anti-trying.
I guess I would try it. I just feel like I would not like it.
Mike, it's not
this like-
cigarettes. It's just tea.
It just seems like an unappetite. Like tea is hot. Like it should be hot. It feels very
No,
strange.
but like a nice like sweetened like
it's
iced
nice.
tea.
It's
It's
like
like
Wait,
perfect for a
like
little
ice-
summer day.
Hold on. And this makes sense. You don't believe in any type of cold coffee, I'm
No,
assuming.
I don't do iced coffee
Yeah,
or
but it's
cold
not.
brew.
I wouldn't even say that drinking like an iced tea is the same as drinking a hot tea. Like
Oh,
they're two
same.
different
It's a
like
totally
flavors.
different experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
it's
is Snapple good? What's Snapple?
oh hell yeah, Snapple.
Yeah, but that's more of like a juice. to me.
Commercialized like.
Oh, that's not. I thought
tea
Snapple was
from-
like the
Well,
organic. Like,
I'm thinking of like an iced
Remember
tea from like
Brisk?
McDonald's
Do you
or
remember
something.
Brisk?
Yeah,
of
like
course.
brisk iced tea with like lemon,
lemon?
in it, and like the little snowman was like kind
Oh,
of fucking
yeah.
little
on
blue
it.
label. I
Yum.
loved Brisk.
Where
Brisk-
are those?
Brisk was a sleigh.
So fucking.
I think
good.
that's literally the iced tea I would use
Should we get tattoos?
to make my Arnold Palmy Ruby mix.
brisk, baby. And I like twisted tea.
Oh, I like that too.
Oh man, twisted tea.
I got a citation from drinking twisted tea underage.
busted.
Oh, damn.
were you like? I thought it was Snapple.
No, I like put them down behind a car, and then he was like, "Whose are these?" And I was like, And he was like, "Here's $100 citation," and I was like, "Go fuck yourself, you a cab."
You said that,
Yeah, right to
Yeah,
his face.
right to his
I got a
face.
Right to his
ticket.
little pig nose.
but I never got the ticket in the mail.
Wait, you want to take it recently?
First time I ever moved out to LA, I went down. It was the 4th of July.
You should
and
check
it
into
went
that.
down-
If they issued you a ticket,
Well, here's what went down. We went down to Newport with Michael McBride. It was his birthday. We're chilling on the beach. He went to USC at the time. I'm new to LA. He's a senior at USC. I'm hanging out with a bunch of USC students. Cop comes over like in an ATV, and we're on the beach having like I had Fireball in my cup. He goes, "What's in the cup?"
Oh, on the
I
beach.
go, nothing. And he goes,
Great answer.
he goes-
Not even like soda.
Great answer.
he
Nothing.
goes, here's what we're going to do here. I have some tabs here that I'm going to test if that's alcohol. If it comes back positive, then I'm going to write you 2 tickets. 1 for the alcohol and 2 for
being a
using the
liar.
tabs, for using the test kits. And I go, okay, it's Fireball. And he goes, now why would you lie to a police officer? And I'm like,
now that's 3. Lying to a
Yeah.
police
Yeah.
officer.
and then I say, I'm so sorry. I'm new to town. I just moved to LA. I didn't know these were the rules of the beach. I feel terrible. Write me the ticket. He goes, okay, writes me the ticket. Then goes over to the rest of the group and starts yelling at these students. One of the girls was with the guy. She wasn't 21.
Uh-oh.
And she mouths off at him. She's like, well, I don't fucking care what you say. And he goes, you're going to jail. And
my
you're
God.
going to. Then they arrest the entire group. Me and Michael McBride were just sitting there like the blanket over, but we weren't involved in him
Right.
yelling.
It was a separate.
He
group.
hauls them all off in like a golf cart, takes them to jail. So I had the receipt for this ticket, but I think since I was like compliant and accepting of it.
He didn't process it.
They never sent it. And I think because he arrested the kids because they were being...
Have
you ever been pulled over since you've lived in LA?
No, I've never been pulled over in LA.
You might be up for a surprise if you get pulled over. They go, we have an unpaid ticket from 2018.
Do you think it was actually Newport?
I don't know how that jurisdiction works, but I would be careful.
But they're so weird. Like when you go through their like Easy Pass, they just it's not even like in the Easy Pass lane, but they just have like a toll you go through. But they like are like, if you don't pay this within 7 days.
Oh, then they send you a thing in the mail. Yeah, just drive through it. I do it every time.
Stupid.
The fast track.
Well, no, it's not even the fast lane. It's just like a toll like road.
And then you have to go log in and pay it?
Yes.
Oh, I drive through the fast track one, and then I'm just mail it to me. And then it's like a $12 surcharge.
Usually it's like $40.
Maybe it's because it was my first.
Well, first time you do it, it's like 12, and then if you do it again and you don't buy it, it's like 30, 40.
Oh, well, I've only done it twice, and I had my 2 different license plates, so maybe they just.
Oh, you got lost.
Maybe I got to get another LOL Mike part 2.
Yeah, he probably has. Like, he's got a whole new license now.
Do you think there's still that ticket out there? This was 10 years ago.
Why
haven't they contacted like me?
They might not have been able to find you, but that does happen.
Driver's license number?
If you don't pay like a parking ticket, or you don't pay like a ticket, and then you get pulled over, that will flag, and they could like take you in because you're like a delinquent.
Well, then I'm a fugitive in New York.
Are you?
Yeah. I didn't finish. He gave me a $400 ticket. Well, he gave me 2 tickets, one for speeding and then one for not using my blinker when he pulled me over. And so I was like so poor, and I was like, I'm not paying this, and then just never did.
There's probably a statute of limitation on that.
That's crazy.
No, what a fucking asshole.
It's like,
right?
you were behind me.
And there was no one there. Like, we were in
going.
upstate New York. Like, it wasn't like we were on a busy road.
Yeah.
And
That's like the big action for them, though. We pulled over a girl. Big news this week.
Did she cry?
Okay. So I'll get to laser tag one. Laser tag or snowball fight?
Oh, that's a really good one.
Laser tag.
I'm laser tag.
Snowball fight, too cold. It might hurt.
I feel like boys would really like snowball fights, but like for me, I'm like so much work, and then.
So yeah, a snowball fight is just more of a 2-3 minute kind of like ha ha he he.
Yeah.
Thing. If you're a kid, I mean, I can understand doing like a full on snowball fight. Honestly, I've never really had a proper snowball fight my entire life.
Snowball fights are pretty thrilling. You break up into teams. You start gathering up your ammo. You pick your sides.
Oh, that's right. I feel like because we grew up on the East Coast, like at recess, like literally that's what we would do.
Yeah, that's like
it's a 30 minutes. That's an event.
But then it would get like so heated where we would just start like physically assaulting one another.
Each other up. Yeah,
just like shoving snow.
It becomes violent.
Well, sometimes it would be like ice almost.
Yeah,
it'd be like, ow!
Especially like on the East Coast, it rains a lot, like after snow. But my 5th grade teacher at one point, he like told my parents, he was like, she like beats up the boys during recess.
If you get one to the face and you're not expecting it, you're like, who the fuck threw that?
Yeah,
and you just come back with your fist.
It's like hockey. They just actually start fighting.
So fun.
Snowball fights are pretty fucking exhilarating.
I think I would pick laser tag though if it was like a cool modern laser tag. I feel like I went to one a couple years ago and I was like, okay.
290s and
I used
dinky.
to love laser tag.
Yeah.
We would go and I would be drenched in sweat.
When you go in that debriefing room, and they like, this is the rules, pick your side. You're like, shit, we're going into battle. I am storming the beaches.
We fought for our country.
Normandy.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like when I went, it was like mostly adults, but some kids, and the kids, I'm just like, you have to take this too seriously. Like, we're not in war.
That's how I viewed it.
Yeah, we are.
I know. Yeah. But it's just very funny.
We are. Okay. Movie stars or pop stars?
Pop stars.
Pop stars.
I'm pop stars.
Pop
too.
stars. Also, this era of pop star girlies.
I like movie stars because sometimes I think there's a bit of a shelf life for pop stars, and I think movie stars genuinely give you something always more exciting if they're like constantly reinventing themselves. I'm talking about like a good good movie star. Pop stars, sometimes it's like they're trying to make new stuff all the time and it just doesn't hit.
Well, I think name a movie star.
Margot Robbie.
Name a movie star.
I think like Tom Cruise. It's like, okay, we get it. Like you're doing the same thing.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for, she's coming out with an Apple show that is like Housewives.
Ooh.
Wait, like
Real Housewives.
unscripted?
No, scripted. but it's like based off of Real Housewives.
I wouldn't
so
consider
excited.
Jennifer Lawrence a movie star. She's an actress.
Have you ever seen The Hunger Games?
Wait.
I guess she's
Jennifer
a movie
Lawrence
star.
She's one of the top. Jennifer Lawrence is like a movie star.
A movie star?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't she only in movies?
Yeah, but I just think of movie
She's
stars
won
like
Best Actress.
someone
Like
that
Angelina Jolie?
yeah, like someone that
Iconic.
everyone in America can recognize. Like I don't think my mom knows who Jennifer Lawrence is.
I
That's
think
fair.
I like pop stars. I love watching like the TikToks of their performances. I like watching them perform on SNL. I like
Yeah, I don't really care about movie stars. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they're in that movie, great.
yeah.
And also I think actors are just kind of boring as people because their whole thing is they play other people and then themselves are
That's
like
what's so fun is you get to see all these different variations of them. It's not like the same thing or like everything's in the same vein of like pop music. We can see them take on the lives and stories of all these different types of people.
Yeah, but
and seeing how dynamic they are, it's exciting. You never know what.
But then you're never
get.
actually connecting with them. Like when you connect with a pop star, you get to see them live. It's their songs. It's their name. It's like they're being themselves. Movie stars, they're always someone else except for themselves. So it's you can't
Well,
really.
you know what? I think
So you would love reality TV.
I think
about
movie
that.
stars can sing, but I really don't think pop stars can act.
Oh, I disagree
Have you seen
with
Taylor
that.
Swift and Cats?
Yeah, and how did that do?
Amazing.
I think
there's-
Justin Timberlake.
Like Jennifer
Great actor.
Hudson, she can act. I think there's like
Eminem won a fucking Oscar.
Yeah, true. Maybe
T.
I'll take it back.
Take it
But he's
back.
not a pop star.
I think it's cringe when actors try to be in bands and like be musicians, like
But what if it's really
the 13
good?
Reasons guy?
or like Johnny
Wallows.
Depp is like in a rock band with like his old drinking buddies, and it's like, ugh.
Kate Hudson, though, she has like now started her music career. She's always been able to sing.
So good.
And like she's not really acting anymore, but so now she's really doing the
cool.
music stuff and she's incredible.
Have you guys heard Katy Perry's like snippet of the new? It's like her comeback. It's a snippet of the song she's coming back with. It is so bad.
Yeah, it's
Really?
it's pretty lukewarm.
It's literally like
I
am a woman.
can't
And I'm
support.
intelligent.
Sexy,
Oh
confident.
yeah, sexy.
I gotta
confident.
listen.
I was just like,
it sounds like
but
we don't need to listen.
yeah,
Well, and Dr. Luke is producing like the album.
yeah.
So,
that was a whole thing too. Dr. Luke was like the Kesha.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, he got in trouble.
he's a bad boy.
yeah.
Hats or sunglasses?
Sunglasses for me.
I always lose
too.
my sunglasses, so I'd rather go hats.
I've never lost a pair of sunglasses in my entire life.
That's
Wow.
honestly like a good never have I ever.
It's
You've
insane.
Never have
What?
I ever lost sunglasses. Never have I ever had iced tea.
Yeah, that's
Never have I ever
crazy.
had the flu.
Mike would be great, actually.
I've never had the flu. Yeah.
Although I might be wearing a Red Sox hat. Well, we're going to a Dodgers game. We're playing the Red Sox.
I know you told me.
Might
Should
be
I
going
wear
to
the
a
Red
Reds-
Sox hat there?
Yeah.
I might be
Is that
going
bad?
to a Red Sox game.
No.
When you're out in the Cape.
Boston.
Fun. See, that's where I want to go to a Red Sox game.
Is it baseball season right now? Over the summer, yeah.
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 I don't know when sports are.
I was just in Omaha and the College World Series are happening. And I feel like this would be nowhere else but Omaha. But like at the airport, there's like, it was where we got drunk. I don't know if you remember like exactly where we were, but there was like a whole crowd in that area and the TV was playing the College World Series. And every like 20 minutes, they'd be like, woo! Like everyone clapping. And I'm like, this is the College World Series. It's
I
so
feel
fun.
like it's like that in a lot of places.
Yeah, no, totally.
Matt King is going to the Olympics.
Oh, Matt King is
yeah.
at
And
the Olympics.
He followed me and we DM'd each other.
No
Really?
way.
Yep.
Wait,
What did
is-
you say?
Yeah.
I said
He followed you back or followed
he
you
followed
first?
me back.
Okay.
Oh, you followed him first.
I followed him first, and then he followed me back, and then he shared on his Instagram story, you know, like his qualifying picture that like Team USA was sharing. And I said, "Hell yeah, let's go, Matt King." He's like, "Hell yes, Matt King."
Is he, what's his thing?
yeah. What's his sport?
This 4x100 freestyle like relay, like the men one that's like the four guys.
Swimming, running?
Swimming.
Oh, swimming.
I don't
okay.
know.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, I don't know
thought
any
when
of those
took-
words.
I thought I texted y'all like a screenshot.
You
of
did, but
it.
I don't think
I
I,
didn't really
look
understand
at
what it was. Yeah.
I mean, I
don't
saw
know.
the name. I was like, oh, he's a part of the Olympics, but I didn't know like what he played.
So he's like
cool.
Michael Phelps.
Pretty much.
Wow.
I don't think he's qualified in that many
How old
events,
is he?
but I think he's like 20, 21.
Oh my God, a little
Damn.
baby.
Yeah.
Is that crazy that he's like so young?
I just think it's just awesome. Another Matt King
Yeah.
and just someone to root for during the Olympics.
But he's going. Where are the Olympics this year? France.
Paris, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that they're
Pooping in the river.
protesting by pooping in the Seine?
No
Yeah.
way.
No. Wait. What?
because they're so pissed that it's happening there. And apparently they're supposed to like swim in there or something.
They were supposed to do all the swimming events in the Seine.
Yeah.
And the mayor.
So
and people are going to take a shit in it.
Protest.
And the mayor and like the governor or whoever, like the prime minister of France or whatever, made an agreement that it was going to be so clean by June 26th they were going to swim in the Seine. And then all the French people were like,
We're pooping.
we are going to go poo-poo in the Seine.
Well, I saw something. It was like protest was like postponed or something. But yeah, the water looks disgusting.
There's like E. coli in it.
That sounds like a nightmare for
they've
their
been
whole...
testing it, and it's been like the most like
It
dirty.
seemed so possible they were going to pull it off like 2 years ago. When I was looking at all the plans and stuff, everyone was really excited for
what were they doing? Like a
It was going to
like
be
a relay or something?
In the water?
Yeah, like it would. You know how people like swim in the ocean?
There's also the kayaking and the swimming and like decathlon stuff. Yeah, it was
God.
going to be part of a lot of events, but it looks like they're going to have to go with a plan B.
I also saw a video that, I mean, this is just one random video, but it was, getting ready for the Olympics in Paris. And there was like this huge rusted building. The whole building was made out of rust. And they just spray painted it white to make it look new. And it was like, why build it when you could just paint over it? And there's a lot of
Oh my god!
like haphazard measures to try and like make it better. But I can't imagine
Tetanus.
pooping in your own water supply. Like that sounds like it's are you going to turn on your sink and drink now? Like in France? Like sounds like
That's why you don't drink the tap.
But like Parisians do now.
Yeah.
I don't know if their tap though comes from the Seine now.
It just seems like a biological nightmare. Like that seems like a
I think people just
terrorism.
don't like.
It's so funny.
It's are people pooping at home, taking it to the river, and then dumping it in, or are they
yeah.
squatting in front of the
going and
river?
pooping in
How are they
the-
transporting the turds?
They're squatting over
I
the
think
river,
squatting. Yeah.
or is it like their dog poop they're throwing in there?
Honestly, probably all.
Probably all of it.
I mean, the French people
They
do
want to
know
make it so like when they test it,
it's fucking
yeah.
Yeah, they raised $1.3 billion to clean it, and then everyone's
Jesus.
just gonna go poop in it.
I mean,
It's
they
like what
almost
a waste.
I'm
of
gonna
like,
do that when they do the Olympics here.
they almost
gonna
burned
shit in the
their
alley.
whole country down last year or 2 years ago when they tried to raise the retirement age from like 64 to 66 or something in France, where like your benefits kick in. Remember when there was all those like fires in France last year? It was to protest against.
Vive la Resistance.
Yeah.
Like, why do they even care? They barely work anyway.
I mean, they just, that's what I'm saying. They're here to support the cause.
They're always on holiday.
Yeah. What was that? Wait, you're talking about Matt King. I was like, how do we get on pooping in the French River? I was like, pooping in the
luck,
river,
Matt.
pooping in the
He's
back.
gonna come to
Good
LA.
luck.
Do you
If
think like
in 2028?
To the
or
LA
just before
Olympics?
the Olympics? The Olympics
Why
are
don't you
in
text
1
him?
month.
Yeah, you should hit him up.
I should.
Yeah, but
Well,
like, when I
not
get-
before the Olympics. He's got to get his head in the game.
But he may be here for like PR and like press stuff, and so his
you
publicist
think they do
would
it
be
here?
Like,
Should he be on the
I
podcast?
could see them coming to LA to like, shoot commercials and stuff to have all of that stuff ready for.
that's a good
when
point.
you're watching the Olympics, I feel like you see a lot of commercials with Olympians in them.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably either like here in New York.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
he qualified, so he will be in the Olympics.
Yeah, Team USA. I was worried though because he was like a few he missed. There was something. The thing I sent you, he missed it by 0.1 second. And he placed third. You have to be in the top 2.
When
I
did
was
you
crushed.
figure out that someone named Matt King was?
Somebody? Oh, my brother-in-law was working at Hamburger Heaven. Was watching on the
Oh
TV.
my
And was
God.
like, Matt King. What the hell?
That's so funny.
I've been having a lot of like imposters right now. Like. haunting.
just a-
Apparently, my IMDb is connected to another Matt King, who's the producer for this show called Criminal. That's like this big show that's going to come out. I had some acting friends reach out to me and said, "I just sent in a tape. Aren't you the producer for this show?" And I'm like, "What the hell?" And
my
I
God.
look at my IMDb and it's linked to that
Oh,
I'm the producer
whoa.
of this show
should
with these
change your
big
name.
actors. Should I?
What would you change it to?
If I had to change my name,
Yeah.
Patricia's last name.
no. Should I keep the King or should I change my first name?
No, change both.
They're
My
both
middle
pretty.
name's Ryan.
Just
but Matt
three-
Ryan is a quarterback.
Ryan
Yep.
King.
So Ryan King.
That sounds like
I feel like that would be
too.
sounds like a
equally
guy who's like
as-
spiky hair. What's up,
Yeah.
guys? Ryan King
Yeah.
here.
Like,
Or like Ernest Goldhart.
Ernest Goldhart. Fitzpatrick.
Oh yeah, a little.
Mm.
A little Fitz.
I like Fitzpatrick.
Patricia and I like that name for a boy.
A first name, Fitzpatrick.
No, it's James Fitzpatrick King.
Middle name,
Yeah, but he would go by Fitz, his first name. Because my dad.
Like
well,
in,
I don't know.
Why are you
Ooh.
whispering this?
I don't know, because I feel like it's like all
The microphone's
baby
picking it up
names.
either way.
People
It's like in
steal
Pretty-
baby names.
Pretty Little
You
Liars.
stole my baby. She stole my baby name. You bitch.
We have so many other
Sex and
assholes
the
like that.
City?
Not for this, but like when we do them for our podcast, sometimes it's like, I was going to name my baby this, and then my sister ended up doing it, and my asshole for being mad. It's like, ooh, no.
Nutty.
People steal baby names.
Yeah. It's apparent.
I feel like if it's someone on here though, like you'll never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But Fitz, he was in.
All right, should we do rapid fire a few more?
Sure. Waffle or pancake?
Waffle.
Waffle. Oh, actually,
My cousin had a cat named Waffles and Pancake.
Like sister cats?
Yeah. Waffles or pancakes? Honestly, pancakes, but I respect the hell out of a waffle.
okay, let me think about this. Is the best waffle better than the best pancake?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that's if we're going best of the best, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna say waffle. I just feel like I eat them more.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
What is that?
Are y'all not on that meme of TikTok where like the wife goes,
I don't know
he
anything
eats
that
it,
you're
he's like,
saying.
spectacular, give me 14 of them right now. Don't you want to know what's in it? I don't care.
Yeah. It's
I
like
don't care.
No.
Amazing.
It's like it goes in front of a video
There's
or something.
pancakes. Yeah, she's like, sweet potato.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what
It's
you're
a
talking about.
meme. Oh,
Oh,
fine.
well.
I've been on TikTok in years.
Okay, board games or video games?
Video games.
Video games.
Oh, I'm bored. Board games.
I think it depends.
With a whole group, you got to invite people over. You got to explain rules and stuff.
I think that.
Games
Or are
can
you
play-
saying in a group setting, do you want to play a video game with people or?
Yeah. Like, but my video games I'm playing are like Mario Party.
Yeah, I
So
feel
it's
like board
you have
game
to
is
play
more
with people.
fun with
The new one's coming out, Mario Party Jamboree.
What the heck is that?
Gotta get a Switch.
like we
On the
could all-
Switch?
I have
yeah,
one.
Oh.
We can all play.
We'll bring my
On
controller.
this TV.
Yeah, we just do a live
While we're
stream of us
recording.
playing Mario Party
Yoshi.
Jamboree.
Start a Twitch
Who
channel.
is everyone? Yoshi.
Peach.
I'm usually kind of Kirby
Oh,
or Toad.
I'm usually Mario.
Kirby.
Mario.
Oh, Kirby's like Super Smash.
Yeah.
But isn't he part of? No, he's not
No.
in
That
Mario
should be
Party.
Mike
I'm thinking of
and
Super
Kirby.
Smash. My bad.
I liked Kirby too because he would suck people up. I
Oh,
always
and
thought
then
that was
become who
so
they were,
fun.
Get their
Yeah.
powers.
Who are you?
Mario.
Mario. Mario and Luigi.
Watch any episode of The Sopranos.
Or literally
going
Real
to
Housewives
soon.
of New York?
it's a me, Mario.
Do you guys know how the
It's a
mafia
me,
started?
Mario.
You told them already.
I know. I was
Do you know?
joking.
Do you know? It's a me is actually super in Japanese. So he's really
Is that
saying
real?
Super
Oh,
Mario.
it's mafia all over again.
Oh, here we go. Is it real or not?
Mafia.
Mafia. Guys, I have to pee so bad.
So do
Me
I.
too.
My teeth are floating.
Well, it's 11:30, so
You have to pee so bad your teeth.
My
are-
mom just always says it, and I don't get it.
My
I think
teeth
I
are
think in her
floating?
mind, it's like the pee is all the way up here, but your teeth don't float. So I don't know. Sorry,
hamburgers or
Mom.
hot dogs?
What?
Hamburgers.
Hamburger, cheeseburger,
Yeah,
with pickles.
Hamburgers or hot dogs? Corn dog.
Okay.
Not an option.
Honestly, why aren't corn dogs more popular? I've never
Heart
turned
disease.
down
Or what? Oh, heart disease.
Heart disease. Heart disease.
Oh my god, a fucking corn
I
dog
know.
is fantastic.
They are
Okay, 5 more rapid fire.
Okay, fruits or veggies?
Fruits.
Fruits.
Fruits,
Cookies or chips?
Cookies.
Cookies.
cookies,
Chips.
Black or white?
Aaron.
No, like the color. Like I
white.
black.
Black clothes for me.
Yeah.
I never wear black.
White is a little like too.
I think
bright.
white.
Okay. Comedy or horror?
Comedy.
Comedy.
Horror.
I like both.
Well, you got to pick. Gun to your head.
Comedy. No, horror.
Fuck you.
Dine in or dine out? I'm dine in.
Wait, what's the
Dine out.
difference?
Like
Like eat at the restaurant or take it home.
Which one's which?
Dine out.
Dine
is-
in?
Dine out. Is
I
like,
think both is like, oh,
are
we're going
you
to go.
dining in?
Are you dining in or are you eating?
dining out is like takeout.
I feel like I'm having a stroke right now.
You go eat out. You
Would
go
you rather
out
post-
to eat.
No, listen.
But then you dine in at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you're dining out, we're gonna go. We're gonna go out to
No,
eat.
you're like
You're
dining
eating
out
out.
of the restaurant.
Would you rather Postmates or go to
to
a restaurant?
go.
Oh, you pick
dine
it-
in or to go?
I just didn't know which one is which. So dine in is eating at
I
the
want
restaurant.
to say
Yeah.
dine in,
I'm dine in.
but I feel like I dine out more.
Okay.
That's me too.
Dine
I
in
like
is way
it,
better, except it just costs way more because of tip. But when you're in Europe or like a country where there's
No
tip
tip
included, like in
system.
London, why the fuck am I cleaning up my own shit
Yeah.
if tip's already included?
so tea. Soft serve or hard? Serve.
Soft.
What?
Ice
Ice
cream.
cream.
Isn't all ice cream soft serve? What's hard?
No.
Hard serve.
What?
Soft serve is
I don't know what that
is
is
like in the
either.
machine where
What
it's
do
like
you
you
mean?
swirl it at
It's a
McDonald's.
hard
And what's
serve.
a hard serve
Where
of
you get
ice?
Like
scooped.
in a pint of ice cream.
That's a hard serve?
Yes.
I've just never heard it called that
Oh,
before.
I always just thought
Yeah.
like it's all kind of soft
Who are
serve.
these aliens? We have
Isn't
a
soft
fuck-
serve like yolk?
I don't know what's happening.
Soft serve is where it
Soft-
comes
Like
out of the
the-
machine and it like
yeah.
swirls and it's incredibly creamy and soft.
I can comprehend. I just
just
didn't know
never
it
really
was
thought
but
about
like
the
you go to
two
like
types.
a Cold Stone or a Haagen-Dazs or a
Oh, okay. That
Those
makes
are
sense.
those are hard serve.
hard
I
serve.
always-
hard serve then.
I always crave a soft serve.
Same. The texture is just you like
I
put your
know.
mouth on it.
And
Serve,
then
but I
on the
gotta
summer,
be-
it's like melting on you.
I gotta be like at a deli, like a Schlotsky's deli, and
A
get some
deli?
soft serve. Have you ever had Schlotsky's?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, they're like big in like Texas, but they always got like a soft serve in the back, and I love that where it's like it's a
ooh.
bit of a treat. I didn't know
Yeah.
I was coming in for soft serve,
I
and you
love-
got it. I'll gladly take it.
The texture of soft serve is
Also, the soft serve
Yeah.
at like a buffet is always really hits.
yes.
Yes,
Oh.
like, that's
I
So
was
like
raised
salt
doing
and
that.
straw, nothing hits like a salt and straw too. Just you get that scoop of
they're
like.
always switching up the flavors. I never know what I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
Thanksgiving.
Well, it's you go and you try them.
Yeah,
It's part of the experience.
You can't because there's a line out the door for fucking
it's
5 miles.
true.
Well, that's yeah.
Okay,
Last one.
polka dots or stripes?
Stripes.
I used to be a polka dot girly for
Stripes.
sure.
Stripes are more timeless.
I think I'm like in my polka dot like
Really?
little world right now, but I feel like normally it would be stripes. Like I'm wearing stripes right now.
Polka dots, I feel like, are just so specific. Stripes are timeless.
I'm never that
Adidas-
excited about polka dots. But when like Patricia does show me a polka dot thing, I'm like, oh, polka dots are back. She's like, they're so back.
I
I'm
love
like,
polka
cool,
dots. Yeah, I have like a
I'm
couple
not-
polka dot dresses right now. Because like polka dots, you can get like really little
Yeah.
teeny
Yeah.
or like really big, like
just
the
never
Julia
follow-
Stiles
I don't follow
dress
the
or
polka dot
Julia Roberts
polls.
dress. The polka dot poles.
Hey, knock knock. Polka dot poles. Polka dots in or not?
What?
I don't know. But the way
Just
that was really funny.
who keeps the eye on the wave of polka dots and when they're
Like,
coming
no,
back?
I think it's just
Stripes
a
are always
preference.
in. Stripes are always in.
I like stripes.
Well, then polka dots because I don't follow
Is it based on the music or did the music come first?
polka.
Yeah.
Polka.
No idea.
Was
Probably
that the
the
music
pencil
and then
thing.
the dot? Are they even not even related?
I feel
They
like
might
they're
be
probably not
from-
related, I bet.
Yeah. Polka music's fun.
I think it's like a way of like just describing the type of dot. Like, you know, like there's
Like
different
it's
colors of crayons where it's like, this is Daisy. Like they were like, we have all these dots. Let's call them just polka dots.
Wait, is there a difference between regular dots and polka dots?
No.
I
They're
think
just
there's
dots.
Yes, but I think there's a
Why
different
are they
type of,
called
because
that?
it's consistent.
Well, like, why wouldn't they be called like circle dots?
Yeah.
Or just dots?
I think
What's a polka dot?
it's like the name. It's like in the,
Can polka dots be a single color? Or is it only multicolored?
They can be different colors, Mike.
No, I
Anything's
know.
Possible with
I know.
polka.
When you see multicolors, that's polka dots. But
My
if,
brain
what if it's
hurts.
just like a white shirt with like black dots all over? Is that a polka
Yeah,
dotted shirt?
Yeah.
I know the difference.
No.
What?
The term originated because of the popularity of the polka dance.
Oh.
Around the same time the pattern became fashionable.
Oh, because the dresses were polka and they would spin around and it would look
like dots.
Oh, polka people wear
polka people.
polka people wear polka dots, or it just looks like they're wearing polka dots.
No, they are. That's what she's saying. The
Show
dress.
me a picture of like a polka people wearing polka dots.
I don't know if polka is a type of person. I think it's a type of music.
Well, right, but polka.
It's a music genre.
How cool
That
is the
is
polka
cool.
dot?
That's related to polka music.
No, this is just
Oh,
a
my
polka
bad.
dot.
A 19th century style of genre and dance in Bohemia, now part of the Czech Republic.
Yeah, it's very polka,
Polka, polka, polka.
Weird Al.
Polka dots are so in.
Polka dot is a pattern consisting of an array of large, filled circles of the same
Oh,
size.
it is large.
They're all the same size.
They have to be the same size.
Yeah.
Although I feel like there's definitely people call polka dresses where they kind of like get smaller and smaller, or they're all
Yeah.
different sizes.
I was all
Yeah,
about
like I have a
polka
dress,
dots.
but they like teeny tiny
Yeah.
dots on it.
She wore a teeny weeny, itsy
Yellow
bitsy
bikini,
yellow polka
Minnie
dot
Mouse.
bikini.
Minnie Mouse was the first iteration in pop culture,
Oh.
1928.
Queen Minnie.
Polka dot queen.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee my pants.
Me too.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much
For watching.
We'll see you next
listening.
week. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.